If you belong to the PC master race, you already know how PC is practically and somewhat arguably the best option to enjoy video games and unleash their full potential. As important hardware like GPUs and processors might be in terms of gaming performance, an operating system is one of the most crucial aspects to ensure your gaming performance doesn't face any issues. For years, Windows 10 was considered the best Windows operating system for PC games, and with a rocky start for Windows 11, people were more than skeptical. But a few updates and quality of life rework later, could Windows 11 be better than Windows 10 in terms of gaming? Or should you just stick to the old and reliable Windows 10? First up, Windows 11 offers some truly next-generation gaming capabilities that could transform your gameplay for the better. If the rest of your hardware can keep up, let's check them out. One of the most exciting features is direct storage, which provides radically faster load times by allowing games to leverage the insane speeds of today's NVMe SSDs more effectively. Rather than going through your CPU, data can transfer directly from your storage drive to the GPU. In tests, load times have improved by over 40% in some games. Just imagine booting up your favorite AAA title in mere seconds rather than being stuck with a loading screen. It takes fast travel to another level. Now, yes, you will require an NVMe SSD and a compatible GPU that supports the latest direct storage and DirectX 12 Ultimate specifications. But if your rig is up to date, you'll notice the difference.
Did you know that 73% of visitors are more likely to make their purchases soon after watching a product video? This makes it necessary to have a product demonstration or promo video for showcasing your product's potential values and benefits. At Product Video Studio, we are equipped with camera gear, tools, and most importantly, expertise to make your video captivating and engaging. Just send your products and we'll handle the rest. Contact us today to create something amazing together.
Another neat feature Windows 11 introduces is Auto HDR. In supported games, this automatically converts standard dynamic range visuals to high dynamic range. That means more vibrant, lifelike colors and better contrast between the brightest brights and darkest darks. Scenes will truly pop off your screen. Of course, you'll need an HDR-capable monitor to see these enhancements. But with more and more games shipping with HDR support anyway, Auto HDR helps ensure even your older titles can shine. On top of the visual splendor upgrades, Windows 11 also overhauls Game Mode to further optimize your system's performance for gaming. The new Game Mode 2.0 is even smarter about prioritizing CPU and GPU resources where they're needed most while keeping background tasks from impacting your frame rates. The result? Insane speeds and buttery smooth gameplay, devoid of annoying slowdowns or input lag. Whether you're responding to split-second headshots in your favorite FPS or commanding armies in an epic RTS, Game Mode 2.0 has your back. There are a few other handy gaming integrations in Windows 11 as well, like bringing Xbox Game Bar and Game Pass access right to your PC. Okay, so Windows 11 sounds pretty sweet for gaming so far. With exceptional visuals and performance on tap, what's not to love? Well, a few things actually. Let's break it down. While Windows 11 offers next-gen gaming technology, it's still early days for the fledgling OS. An unpleasant teething issue is that Windows 11 has been found to tank performance by up to 28% on systems using AMD Ryzen processors. This is related to the security feature virtualization-based security. Whatever the cause, the result is drastically lower frame rates that all but the beefiest rigs will struggle to compensate for. Both AMD and Microsoft have acknowledged the problems and are working on an update to address them. But AMD CPU users should wait until a fix gets pushed before upgrading to Windows 11 if silky smooth gaming performance remains your top priority. Then we have the general stability issues. Being relatively brand new, Windows 11 still has some kinks that need to be worked out. Users have reported games randomly crashing, visual artifacts and texture issues, stuttering and bugs even on high-end PCs that exceed the system requirements. Again, Microsoft is continually shipping updates to improve compatibility and performance. Yet, if you can't afford any instability jeopardizing your gaming, holding off a bit longer on Windows 11 might be the wiser choice for now. At the end of the day, while Windows 11 shows immense promise on the gaming front, the AMD CPU performance woes and general stability concerns mean Windows 10 likely remains the safer choice for most gamers entering. Unless you're running an Intel rig, we'd recommend sticking with the tried and tested Windows 10 OS for now. Hold tight until more of these early flaws get rectified. Once the AMD CPU fixes roll out, and the Windows 11 experience becomes more polished after additional updates, that's when upgrading to enjoy the full gaming benefits will make total sense for anyone still on the fence. The boosts to load times and visual quality alone are pretty incredible if you've got the hardware to support them. So the potential is absolutely there, but give it some time. For this year at least, rely on the old faithful Windows 10 for your gaming needs, but get excited for the gaming revolution. Windows 11 will soon provide once a bit more refinement and patching takes place. So those were our 2 cents on is Windows 11 better for gaming than Windows 10? Do you prefer to enjoy your games on Windows 10 or Windows 11? Do let us know, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.